We are Hide and Seek Paraquest.
And today we're looking for ghosts in Bendigo.
Hide and Seekers, here we are on our next location, and we've got one very special guest, which Ian is going to introduce to you very, very shortly. Hide and Seekers, we've been asked to come here on this location on numerous occasions. However, we've been working so far on the other side of the state, it just wasn't possible. But we're here today, exploring and investigating the Central Deborah Goldmine. Hide and Seekers, we're not here today to prospect for gold. We're here to try and find the answers to the unknown. Are there any spirits that remain down 61 meters below in the Central Deborah Goldmine? Sit tight, grab a coffee, and watch as we investigate the Central Deborah Goldmine.
We're going 61 meters underground on the chase of the paranormal. Today we are very, very lucky. I am blessed to be here with my good friend Darby Lee from Goldfinger Historical Tours in Bendigo. Now the reason he's here, he has a very special connection to this mine, and he's going to tell us all about that in a moment. But he also knows a lot about the gold fields of Bendigo. He's going to tell us the information we need to help us on our quest today. Hey Darby, how's it going?
Good, thanks, Ian.
Good to see you again, pal.
Good
Good to see you again. Now obviously you have grown up being a second or third generation gold miner.
Yeah.
You know a lot about the Bendigo gold fields.
A little bit, yeah.
So when did all this gold rush start?
The gold rush started in 1851 from a lady called Margaret Kennedy. And pretty much from there, we had people from all over the world within the next 6 months coming to Bendigo looking for gold. We ended up being one of the richest places in the world from 1851 to about 1967. And then we were taken over by Kalgoorlie, which is now the super pit. So, you know, we've got a lot of gold out of this place.
And still going today, isn't it? We've still got an operational mine close by.
There's a few, yeah, close by that still produce gold.
Yeah.
The Central Deborah isn't a tourist attraction now, but...
Well, this was an operating mine for a number of years.
Not so much now, but yeah, it used to be.
Now, back in the day, the conditions the miners would have gone through would have been horrific. Is that correct?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And is he on this photograph here of the old school?
Sure is. There he is there. My grandfather, George Lee.
George Lee.
Very proud of him.
And your great-grandfather was George Lee Chew?
His grandfather was Charles Lee Chew. He was a Chinaman from China.
Lee Chew, yeah.
He came out here in 1858 and married a blonde-headed, blue-eyed woman from Sparrowhawk Gully and Eagle Hawk called Louisa Yates. And most of their children were miners for the next 3 or 4 generations, including my granddad. And then it kind of finished there when mining finished in Bendigo.
So back when they were working, the conditions, what can you describe what that might have been like? Because you've probably got a better idea than more than anybody.
You mean the home conditions?
The living conditions and also the working conditions down the mine.
The working conditions were pretty rough. You know, there was a lot of dust and silicosis from the quartz. And also, you know, there was, you know, the home conditions probably weren't that good because it wasn't the greatest paying job, but you could lose your life too.
When they came to work, did a lot of hard labour for long hours for minimal pay.
Yeah.
So maybe tonight, hide and seekers, there'll be a lot of disgruntled miners down this mine. That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping to bring you some evidence, so stay tuned.
Okay, hide and seekers, will join us today. We've got Baz, who is one of the guides that take the public 61 meters below the ground. So Baz, thank you very much for assisting hide and seek with today's investigation. Before we get into the paranormal side of things, can we just talk a bit about the Central Deborah Goldmine itself? When was it open for the public to come through and experience the mine for themselves?
Well, the mine initially opened up, its operating period was from 1939 through to November 1954. Closed on up there in 1954, became a public surface museum in the early 70s, and by the mid 80s they got rid of some of the water, did some work down there on level 2, and from June 1986 there's been tours going down there on level 2.
Okay, awesome. And as far as the operating hours, is it Monday to Sunday or?
Yeah, 7 days a week, 7 days a week usually, and 9:30 till 4:30. Book your tours in. You can jump online or come in and sort out a tour for yourself. Every now and again we have some maintenance days when things aren't open, but generally speaking, 7 days a week, 9:30 to 4:30.
And what time's the last actual tour?
Oh, usually it's around 3 o'clock, but it depends. School holidays and public holidays and all those sorts of times we'll have later tours running usually.
Awesome. So there you go, hide and seekers. Do me a favour, if you're ever in Bendigo, get yourself down here and experience this tour for yourself. It's absolutely amazing. You know, the support helps us continue to come to locations like this, because at the end of the day, without the public support, they just won't survive. So again, even in Bendigo, get yourself here, Central Deborah Goldmine. So let's go to the paranormal side of things, the juicy stuff. So obviously you've been down there hundreds of times. Have you ever felt any experiences yourself?
What you got to remember about being underground is it's pitch black. There's no light. You know, you turn your lights off, your eyes don't adjust to any of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get an uneasy feeling in the pitch dark anyway. You wait for your eyes to adjust so you can see things like when you've gone to bed at night and your eyes slowly adjust to your bedroom. It doesn't happen down there. All right, so you get that uneasy feeling. Whenever you turn those lights off, you stand in the one spot and it gets you nice and eerie, quiet. All right, no sounds of the traffic, weather, nothing like that. So you do get that uneasy feeling once you turn all the lights off down there. I'm fortunate enough that whenever I go down there, I've usually got a million tourists with me on tours, and I get distracted by things, but you can get that uneasy feeling at times for sure.
Awesome. So you did touch on it then, that you obviously got public down there. Have you ever been down there by yourself?
Yes, several times. Have I turned the lights off by myself? Yes, I have. All right, but look, you usually got a job to do when you're down there, so I don't usually stand there and concentrate on the other things.
Summon the spirits.
Get me job done and get back out again. Usually is what I'm doing.
Awesome. And the hard to see, because our followers, you see that we've been out to the Valhalla mine as well. It'd be completely different. With Valhalla, you actually go into the mine itself. With this one, we're going down again, 61 meters below ground. I know I'm looking forward to it. I know the team are looking forward to it. So without further ado, let's go and investigate the Central Deborah Goldmine. Well, here we are, 61 meters below the surface. It was quite an interesting bumpy ride making our way down here, which you're going to see obviously in the footage. Joining me today, as always, we have got Lisa at the back. Now, Lisa has brought her partner, Brent. We have Ian, obviously you see him many occasions. We have got Felicity. We got Pip. And then we've got the wonderful Tennille. Tennille was actually part of the operations here at the Central Deborah Goldmine. So we really want to say a big thank you for Tennille to make this happen, so that we can bring the footage to yourselves back home. Already we've had a few incidents go off with the metal detectors, which will be quite interesting because we haven't even started yet. We're still in what's called the function area. So it's going to be interesting whether we can pick up on any EVPs, but certainly we're already picking up on the activity on EMF readers, which you can actually see they're currently holding at the moment. So as we start, as always, we are hide and seek Paraquest. We come with the utmost respect. We mean you no harm. If there's any spirits or entities that remain down here at the Central Deborah Goldmine, we welcome you to come and try and communicate with us in a way of either touching one of us, you can manipulate our equipment, or if you can, try and make a noise and hopefully our equipment will pick that up. Again, we welcome you to try and communicate with us. More than welcome to touch us, manipulate our equipment, or try and make a noise with your voice so our equipment can pick you up. As always, there's a couple of rules, mainly two. Number one is we're here to have fun. We're not here to make fun of you. We're not here to harass you. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to understand about you, to understand your story. If any spirits or entities remain here, we are very interested to find out, one, who you are, and two, why you remain here at the Central Deborah Goldmine. Second rule, which is most important, once we finish and conduct the investigation this evening, you are not welcome to join us when we leave. You must stay here. This is your home. You are not welcome to attach yourself to any one of our team members. Felicity, Pip, or Tennille, you must stay here. You can't attach yourself to any of our equipment. Again, you must remain here where you belong. But other than that, please come and have fun. Communicate with us. We are here to understand you. Maybe nobody's been here to give you that opportunity, but Hide and Seek Paraquest are here today to allow you to come and talk. Well, Hide and Seekers, that's it. Formality out of the way. Let's do what we've come all this way for, and that's to investigate the Central Deborah Goldmine. So this is our first stage. We're looking around on our loop one. Brent, Lisa and Ian reported hearing multiple taps. So I'm not sure where that's come from, but we're going to go and have a look. If there's any spirits here with us now, please feel free to come forward. Make yourself known. So again, we're 61 metres above ground. If there's any spirits down here with us now, we mean you no harm. If you're here, can you make yourself known? Can you make a noise? Maybe a way of stamping your feet? Or if I've got the energy, either talk to us or throw something at us.
That light keeps changing on the left.
Down about by the cart there.
I know the one closer. You see how it comes round the side there? He's going brighter and duller. Like there's something over this side blocking.
What is that? Is that a cart or something?
It is a crack.
Yeah.
I was saying the light on the that's coming around the side, so it keeps it's changing.
On this side of your wall or?
On the left.
On this side?
See the light on the tunnel that's closest to us?
Yeah.
It keeps going on the left, like have a look. Keeps changing.
Is there any emergency lights down here that could?
There could be, there's a gold display down there, they may want to turn the lights off.
Okay. Don't put that on. I'm not going to have a look. So this is out there.
Yeah, it looks. There might be a timber there. By the look at that. So the way the light's reflecting off it.
Is there any spirits down here that want to say hello? Is anyone strong enough? Can you please speak into this box? My name is John. What's your name? Is there any old miners down here?
All right?
What was that?
Hey? Got a what? If that is the spirit making the EMF go off, can you make it go higher, please? Orange or red? Please, can you make it go higher? Thank you. Come close to us.
Yeah, it's cold.
Come close to us. You can do it. That's it. Bit more. Use my energy. Feel free to use my energy. Let's make it go orange, please. You can do it. Make it go orange. If you can make it go orange, then we know it's you, yeah? Maybe you can touch one of us. Can you touch one of us? You can't. Can you try? Thank you. Can we get a bit stronger than orange, please? Let's have a red. If that is the spirit making the EMF go off, can you make it go higher, please? Orange or red? Please, can you make it go higher? Thank you. Come close to us. Come close to us. You can do it. That's it. A bit more. Use my energy. Feel free to use my energy. Let's make it go orange, please. You can do it. Make it go orange. If you can make it go orange, then we know it's you, yeah? Maybe you can touch one of us. Can you touch one of us? Can't. Can you try? Thank you. Can we get a bit stronger than orange, please? Let's have a red. Can we make it go red? Can you make a noise? You bang on the wall? Can you throw something at us? That's going a bit faster, isn't it? Can you throw something at us, please?
Can you stop? Can you walk away, please? Are you? No, can you walk away? Walk away. Walk away. I'll ask you a question. Can you walk away? Can you go red for us so we know it's you?
That's got off.
Yeah.
See? Oh, that's gone really cold there. That's just gone really cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a drop right off my legs then. It's going off. It's going off. Thank you. Set the other one off nearer to us, please. Make it go freezing cold around us. Touch one of us. You can do it. This is your last chance. We have to leave very soon.
What did you ask before that went off?
I don't know. You got the ladies to leave? Do it again.
Somebody lost.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody lost.
Show us the flashing light. Touch one of us. Thank you very much. That's a flashing light, isn't it? Can you tell me your name, please?
Let's try and make sense, man. So if you are lost and you need help, can you touch that ball again, please? Or you need help? Can you show us the light? Okay, what else is yours about the women?
Would you like the ladies to leave the mine? If you would, will you show us a flashing light, please? That's 3 times, mate.
Okay, ladies have to leave the mine.
Okay. We will go. We will respect your wish. However, first, please tell us who you are into this machine. We would like to know who you are. If you can tell us, we will leave. We will walk the way you are, and we would like you to touch one of the girls on the way past, please. Can you do that for us? 3 times on and off. Hey? We're gonna have to leave, because that's what we just said.
Yeah.
Is there any water on it?
That's what I was wondering, there's no water dripping on it,
No.
and there's no water movement under it.
Oh, look. EMF on, there's got EMF here, John.
Oh, yeah.
See, look.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There is a map, yeah.
Look. So, something's actually touched.
That's the lift. That's Bill.
Hey?
That scared the crap out of me. That might help you though, because
Yeah.
that's Bill, so Bill can stay with you and we can leave.
So yeah, that rumbling was the lift. Now, we're not sure whether it's another guide called Bill, who we are expecting, but he's a little bit early. So whoever he's picked the lift to go and get him to bring it back, let's go and find out. So as you can hear, that rumble is the lift. So hopefully nobody is in it. There's the lift here.
So 1950s mining law was very different to the present day. 1950s, it was illegal for women to work underground. Boys at the age of 16, that was the minimum age to work underground in the mines. It was actually considered bad luck to take women underground in the mines. A lot of miners that worked underground in Bendigo up until the 1920s were of Cornish descent. They were a very superstitious lot, and they actually considered bad luck to take women underground in the mines. So in the oral histories of the Central Deborah, there's 2 legends of women that actually came underground as visitors. The first one was the granddaughter of George Kingsley. He was the first mine manager of the Central Deborah Goldmine, and the story goes that she was snuck down underground while he was out of Bendigo at a directors meeting, and she was actually snuck underground by the miners to go underground to see where her grandfather worked in Bendigo. His name was George Kingsley. He was a legend amongst the mining community and worked underground in a lot of mines around Bendigo. The second was a daughter of an ornithologist from America, from Colorado. I can't remember her name. She was brought underground by the mine manager, Tom Rowe, at the time, in May 1954, before the Central Deborah mine closed down. And there was a story amongst there for a number of years, and there was a photo of this lady, and we did not know who she was for a number of years until recently, when the Denver the Denver Museum posted photos of her online visiting Central Deborah, and we were able to put two and two together. And it was actually the daughter of the ornithologist who was visiting Australia at the time, recording birds, and he came underground as part of a visit, as part of his national tour of Australia at the time. So we were able to put two and two together and work out a name. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but we've got the photo and that on our records. So they're the two stories of the women that visited underground here at the Central Deborah Goldmine. So Deborah was the daughter of the prospector who first discovered what was originally called the Deborah Reef in the 1860s. And there was a little bit of small scale mining, bit of shallow mining done along the Deborah Reef and in the vicinity of the Bendigo Creek. A lot of those mines had closed down by the 1870s. 1930s, there was a resurgence in mining in Bendigo. The gold price virtually doubled overnight as a result of the Great Depression, and that led to the formation of a number of different mines in Bendigo called the Deborah Group of Mines, the Central Deborah, the North Deborah and the Big Deborah, and they were Bendigo's main mines between the 1930s and 1940s. In fact, they were the last three mines in Bendigo to close due to a low gold price, rising operating costs, making mining uneconomical. And in November of 1954, the Central Deborah and the North Deborah gold mines closed, bringing an end to 103 years of continuous mining here in Bendigo.
Well, that's it, guys. We're back out of the mine. Activity wise, not too bad at the beginning, excellent towards the end. The girls especially, females are not allowed in the mine.